Hi, my name is Jamaica Oates. I am 33 years old. I have two beautiful children, and I'm super excited to earn my degree in education. When describing my awareness and appreciation for diversity, encompassing racial, culture, and ethnicities, my parents have always taught me to be respectful to everyone, even if they don't look like me. So being able to use that in the classroom is already embedded in me, in my way of life, in the way that I see things. I know what it's like to feel included, and I know what it's like to see someone feel included. And so being able to have an environment in a classroom that everyone from every type of background, parents included, can feel comfortable, safe, respected, and seen is very important to me. I aimed to make my toolkit responsive to the needs of a diverse learning community by doing a lot of research, making sure that even my visual aid reflected different ethnicities and different communities of people, even down to my parents. I feel like if it was nice to look at, it would be easy to read and going and being straight to the point when it came to my definitions of what each term meant or what it meant to me was very helpful. When reflecting on personal virtues that I shared in this topic, I immediately go to engagement with family and communities. Why? Because project encouragement when it comes to the community and involving the community, it gives a sense of connection, and it allows the kids to get out of the classroom into the community and see what changes they can physically make when they work together with the community. And cultural events. I'm a big person on events and being able to go out and enjoy and see different types of cultures, foods and music, and being able to help my personal children experience that. I feel like if I could involve that or incorporate that with my parents and their children, that'll be another way that they'll get to see how other people live, and they'll be able to connect on a different level. These virtues affected my decision-making process in making sure that this is a priority. This is something that I would incorporate in my daily lesson plans. I would be more mindful when it comes to holidays, when it comes to different types of special events, that I would allow my students to be aware of those things. I would post things in my classroom, on the board or on the door, like when they're on their way in and when they're on their way out. They would be aware of different types of cultural activities that may be going on, so that way that they can feel important and included. Prioritizing the specific educational strategies would be a part of my curriculum, making sure that I stay on top of those things year round. When developing this toolkit, it really expanded my mind on every detail counts. Every lesson plan counts. When it is time to create the learning environment for my students, it is very important that I am intentional about making sure that every child feels included, respected, and connected. And I learned a lot of that from the course as well. I really feel like this has enhanced my knowledge on what to expect in the classroom, what to create in the classroom, and how important it truly is to make sure every child and every student and every parent feels connected and included. This process has enhanced my comprehension of multicultural education and practical application a great deal. I feel equipped and I feel very skilled to go into the classroom and be able to use these skills in the real world. The toolkit creation process and this course has equipped me to better incorporate multicultural education principles into my teaching practices moving forward by utilizing the toolkit to help whenever I'm doing curriculum or lesson plans to make the activities fun and vibrant, being able to include my parents whenever it's time for different activities that may come up, making sure that they stay connected with their students and me in the classroom, helping them feel welcome and that they have a open communication line with me. Also, being able to invite them to different types of events that may come about so that we can connect with the community-based learning and so much more. Ari Jerzen Kessler said in her article, 5 Culturally Responsive Family Engagement Strategies. One thing that stood out to me was that she said, strengthening parentships is an essential component to effective teaching, propelling students' growth, and school improvement. When you do all these things, it improves the entire school. And when one person starts, it may trickle down to everybody else. The second article that stood out to me was a guide to selecting multicultural literature, separating the wheat from the chaff. It says, multicultural literature opens up the world, allowing all students to hear voices both different from and similar to their own, both from within their community and beyond. I want to create that environment for my students, and I hope more teachers want to do the same. Thank you.